Both the Xenomorph XX121 and Yautja are two of the galaxy's most awesome species with a deadly rivalry, but both each have a bigger variant, even deadlier and more powerful. What happens when the Praetorian Xenomorph goes against the Super Predator? In the red corner we have the Praetorian Xenomorph. Also known as the Royal Guard, it is one of the final stages in the traditional life cycle of the Xenomorph XX121. They are created when a hive population reaches over 300 individuals, then a warrior will metamorphosise into the Praetorian. As well as serving as a protector for the hive's queen, if the queen dies, then the Praetorian can undergo further metamorphosis, becoming the new queen. Visually, Praetorians resemble a queen but smaller in size, although still far larger than a typical Xenomorph, typically standing at around 10 feet or 3 meters tall. For weaponry, they have the standard weapons of a drone except enlarged to fit their new size. The only time a Praetorian has ever been seen on film is in the movie Aliens vs Predator Requiem, where the Pred alien was stated by the filmmakers to be a young queen, and was seen to begin the construction of a hive. Although no human-based Praetorian has so far starred in a live-action movie as of 2023, and they are seen more in comics and video games. Strengths. Compared with a Super Predator, the Praetorian holds the size advantage and is also stronger. Coupled with its natural weaponry and acidic blood, these give it the advantage in a melee fight. Weaknesses. Compared with its opponent here, the Praetorian lacks any form of ranged attacks and are less manoeuvrable, losing the ability to scale walls and other surfaces a drone or warrior can due to their increased size, and lacks the intelligence of a predator. And in the blue corner we have a Super Predator, a subspecies of the Yautja race. They are typically larger, stronger and more aggressive than their smaller cousins, and have been at conflict with the classic predators for centuries. A Super Predator stands slightly taller than the classic predator, and they are slightly stronger on average. They share most of the external traits, but tend to have more scaly skin, different skin colouring and longer dreadlocks. The main difference is in the facial structure, which looks drastically different, with more swept-back features and larger mandibles. They possess similar technology to the classics and similar weapons such as wrist blades and plasma casters, but they have also been seen to utilise drone technology as well as hunting dog-like animals known as hellhounds. The Super Predators were first featured in the movie Predators, where they were shown to kidnap a group of humans and drop them onto a hunting reserve planet. After killing most of them off, the humans came up with a plan to steal their ship with the help of a classic predator they'd seen crucified at their hunter camp. 2 of the humans gave their lives to hold off 2 of the 3 Super Predators, and their leader, named Berserker, killed the crucified predator, but was defeated by Royce and Isabel. Strengths. The Super Predator has ranged weaponry, greater intelligence and is more agile. Weaknesses. It is smaller than the Praetorian and less capable in a melee fight. A lone Super Predator spots a Praetorian Xenomorph out in the open all by itself. A rare sight as they are usually situated deep within a hive. This one may be venturing out to make its own hive or something, but there's no time to ponder why. This is a rare opportunity to face this type of Xenomorph 1v1, and the Super Predator here isn't going to pass it up. The Predator jumps down from his vantage point and roars in the alien's direction to get its attention. The huge Praetorian turns to face him. The Super Predator draws his wrist blade and the two run towards each other. They merge, and with the Praetorian being bigger, pushes him back. The Praetorian hits the Predator and he falls over. He gets back up and fires his shoulder cannon, which blasts off part of the Praetorian's head crest. The creature shrieks and is stunned for a moment. The Super Predator continues his attack, moving around the Xenomorph and cutting it with a barrage of wrist blade swipes, being careful to avoid its acidic blood. The alien regains its composure and grabs hold of the super predator, opening its mouth so it can perform a head bite. But the predator catches it and tears it out. The Praetorian throws the predator away, and after landing on his back, he feels a burning sensation. Some of its acid dripped onto him and burns off his armour and a few patches of his skin. He shoots again, knocking the Praetorian back, and then goes in for another melee attack. The two exchange blows and the predator stabs it through its head, but this leaves him open, especially with him having lost his armour, and the Praetorian impales the super predator with its tail spike. After a few moments, they both fall to the ground and die from blood loss, ending the fight in a draw. So I thought that a fight between a Praetorian and super predator would end in a draw, as they are both fairly equally matched, both being larger versions of regular aliens and predators. While the bigger Praetorian had the advantage up close, the super predator has a shoulder cannon to attack from further away, so each of their advantages even out. I think I would like to see a regular Praetorian make an appearance in a future movie, as we've yet to see one. Let me know your thoughts, and I'll catch you again in the next Versus video.